what's up, y'all? This is Exodus 1, aka Indigo Sky, aka y'all already know who it is, man. Trigger ranking the trigger man himself. Let me get the setup, this camera right. Okay, boom. Got everything viewpoints. Y'all know the rules. Like, subscribe, share, hit notification, peace. Spam the chat where you come from. You want to donate to the channel. Everything is in the description at the top of my YouTube. With that being said, let's get the show on the road. Let's get this thing started, y'all.
You are watching a master at work.
Alright, so we got a couple new joints. Oh, we got a David joint. Well, we probably ain't gonna do that one first. Let's check. Let me see. Hold on, let me go back. Alright, let me come pull this thing back up. Alright. We're probably gonna do the sauce first. Yeah, we'll do the sauce first. How everybody doing? Are y'all ready for New Year's?
Got your lucky jersey?
I haven't watched it since the win streak started.
Yeah, y'all ready for New Year's, man? I'm ready for it.
Nature made vitamins?
I'm ready for 2026 to come on in, but we checking out the sauce.
Hey yo, thanks for tuning into the sauce. The source for celebrity news, current events, hip hop, pop culture, politics, gossip, and more, and more.
And more, and more, and more.
Hey yo, thanks for tuning into The Sauce, your source for celebrity news. Check this out. The other day, Cardi B jumped online to say thank you to all her fans for their support after she saw online that some people were gifting other people Cardi B concert tickets for Christmas.
These videos of people receiving my concert tickets for Christmas gifts, they making me so happy. But then again, I'm thinking like, God damn, I gotta really work hard. I gotta give it all I got. People are receiving me for Christmas. I gotta give it all I got. Don't worry, y'all. I'm gonna go to work.
Source, can we please see somebody who got Cardi B tickets for Christmas?
Surprising my mom with Cardi B tickets for Christmas.
Hold it up, Mom. Hold it up. Hold it up, hold it up. Look behind it.
We gonna see
This is fire. Yeah.
Hey, what's up, Sunny Swag, what up?
This is fire.
See, that little girl thinks she's slick. She went out and got herself what she wanted for Christmas and gave it to her mom.
Said we going to see Cardi. And let's check this David thing out. Trap Moros. And the channel that we're going to be looking at is orientated by Trap Laura Ross. So Trap Moros, y'all check his channel out. About to see what's going on with this David thing, because I'm kind of, trying to see if they got an update. It's an hour ago, so let's see what the update is.
Well, hello everyone. Thank you for tuning in today. Welcome to It's Time for More Injury Finding Podcast. The
Crapmore gang, it's been a few days really since I've updated on the David situation, but there is an aspect of this case that has just been hanging in the air for a long time now, and I feel like it's time for a little update. And I don't do this lightly, but we've been waiting for updates on the autopsy of the young lady Celeste Rivas Hernandez, who lost her life and was found deceased in the trunk of singer David's car, and he's still not. He still doesn't seem to have had anything. No blow. Well, there's been plenty of blowback, but there's not really been like any criminal proceedings. Like
his ass ain't in jail. That's what the fuck we saying. His ass need to be in jail. Oh damn! It hit 2 minutes. Okay, it's been 5 minutes. Cool. Yeah, you need to go to jail, y'all. First off, for messing with a minor. Second off, for murder. I hit the like button.
A whole bunch of people been dragged into a grand jury, but we're still waiting to find out. So we got no autopsy results, we got no arrests, like no suspects, rumors from TMZ of people who are about to get arrested, but really we got nothing. Okay, so today I wanted to hop on it and just give you guys just like a little bit of an extra update on some of the stuff that's going around at the moment about, you know, what's the status of the autopsy, some of the stuff that's going around about maybe some things about this autopsy being covered up or blocked from being publicly released. And it just makes you wonder what's really going on, what's the bigger picture here. But let's just get into it, okay? Because our guy, the most controversial man on this case, okay, Steve Fisher, SF Investigates. He's had several tweets, all right, that have hinted towards this already. So let's recap those before I show you any updates that are kind of going around, because everybody's thinking, where are these results? He says, I strongly believe that the cause and manner of death have been determined and that the medical examiner's investigative report is complete in the Celeste Rivas Hernandez case. And have been...
So I don't know, like, how all this right here working, because allegedly the coroner and the LAPD are not... basically, they're not on the same page as far as some of the things that the coroner said LAPD is conflicting the actual evidence.
It's November the 20th or 21st, and as of recording this, it's technically the 28th of December now. So more than a month and a week. It says, although it's been recorded that the court denied LAPD's first request for a security hold on the medical examiner's files, I believe that reporting is incorrect. Security holds are not requested from the court. They are made directly by the requesting agency to the medical examiner's office by email and then evaluated internally. In its press release, the medical examiner's office stated that it denied the initial request on September the 15th. I'm confident that there was an understanding that once the cause and manner of death were determined, likely November the 20th or 21st, LAPD would be notified and given a specific window, likely 24 to 48 hours.
Hey, what's up? What's up? How you doing?
Was to seek an ex parte court order to seal the files. They don't want no one to know what's going on with this.
Thank you for hitting the like button. Appreciate it.
And they don't even want you to know that something's going on with it in the background, I guess.
First person to hit the like button got to get the DJ bell for you. Y'all hit the like button, man. Y'all hit the like button. Let's get this shit cranked up in here, man.
Says, upon this notice, I believe LAPD then went to court seeking to have the file sealed since their earlier request for a security hold had been denied because the medical examiner's office did not believe that a lack of transparency was justified. It's also important to note that the LAPD stated in its own press release that it sought the court order only so detectives could learn the details of Celeste Rivas Hernandez's death before the public and not to undermine transparency.
So this is what I figured. They just didn't want the coroner to come out with what he found and put it out in the public. So that's what happened, man. What's up? What's up? Rick. Rick, we got Rick in here.
Yeah, well, I mean, why would they want that? Okay. It said if detectives have now received that information, shouldn't the documents now be unsealed? Because I continually hear it said things have to be kept completely secret. So
where you tapping in from, big dog? Where you tapping in from, Rick?
Doesn't jeopardize the case, but nobody ever explains how it jeopardizes the case. Either a person is guilty or they're not. If they're truly guilty, then you cannot overcome that evidence. Attached is a screenshot from the LA County Medical Examiner's own policies and procedures on security holds.
Appreciate that.
It says, this is just my belief. I do not have any inside knowledge about this.
Right.
He's very careful about that, right? Because he's been hauled in front of a grand jury.
How is it in Missouri? Is it fun? Y'all got a lot of stuff to do out there? Like, how is the nightlife? Yeah, like what is it like?
He's basically got some people
never been before though, never been. Probably will visit one day once I get famous enough.
On Reddit seem to think that he's got information about the situation that isn't even out there. Okay, I don't know whether that's true. We've gone back and forth about him basically claiming to know who was the last person to drive the Tesla. But he's saying a lot, okay? And this was on December the 20th, okay? So this was just over a week ago, and he's basically, putting it across that, like, there's something very odd going on with these requests and, like, the results of this. autopsy, toxicology report, whatever you want to call it. So this is the LA County Medical Examiner's policy on security hold. So I don't know if it's SF's kind of saying that they're maybe, I don't know, maybe if he's saying that nothing.
Yeah, I'm in Atlanta, bro. It's crazy out here, bro. It's like this motherfucker Atlanta going crazy, bro.
Going on that's not breaking the policies. So it says the placement of a security hold by law enforcement agency on homicide, officer-involved shooting, in custody death, or other medical examiner case will limit the amount of case-specific information that may be released to the media or other interested parties by the Department of Medical Examiner. The placement of a security hold does not restrict the release of the case number, name, date of birth, or date of death if the decedent is identified in the legal next notified. All requests for a security hold must be submitted in writing via email. This request that this should be on agency letterhead dated and signed by supervisor of the regulator's agency. So this is basically breaking on what circumstances they would receive a hold. And it says once the security hold is submitted in writing, it's reviewed by the DME for determination. If the hold is approved, written authorization is required from the law enforcement agency to release the security hold. Should the requesting organization determine it necessary to extend the approved hold, it must be submitted in writing. If the medical examiner approves a security hold on case, any written press releases or public statements by the handling law enforcement agency should be coordinated with the medical examiner's PIO. And I don't know, it seemed like from earlier stuff that SF posted, they weren't coordinating too well, but I don't know. So he's got his opinion. This has been going around on Reddit, and everyone's been kind of giving their opinion. People saying this is painful drama between law.
It says we got recreational, so I just stay medicated. Yeah, man. Basically, when Trump just signed the bill to schedule marijuana as a level 3 drug, I think they're gonna end up. They might have to legalize, because if they legalize it, they ain't gonna do nothing but make money off of it. Instead of going to get in front of weed, man, you go to the gas station or the dispensary and get it. So yeah, it's about to go down. It's about to go down.
Enforcement and SF, the more they drag this out, the more people are digging. I reflect on what I've learned on social media, so it's time for more digging. Some people don't like him. Okay, some people don't like him, but some people don't like the cops. I'm not going to speak down on the cops at all, because I would hope that behind the scenes they're actually just getting very busy. But it says all this is doing is eroding confidence in the LAPD and the medical examiner and himself. Let's not forget SF himself. It says it's making everyone following this case weary to believe or trust any of them, which, yes, is absolutely detrimental to an unbiased jury and public opinion. I can't understand he's so dense he doesn't get that right.
It's the benefits you've earned. GovX. Savings for those who serve.
What's so special about Domino's specialty pizzas? Your taste buds will know. Trust
Yeah,
me.
they're gonna have to.
Okay. I mean, I don't know.
Yeah, they gonna
Everybody
have
wants to get to the bottom of this, even on a public point of view. I just don't know whether concealing the information is going to help. But hey, if they know something we don't, they got to do what they got to do. I'm just following their lead and trying to find out what's going on. Basically, it says SF is stating that the LAPD requested the security hold, not the courts, as being reported. So they're saying, okay, well, I mean, okay, if the LAPD are requesting it, but it's not actually being done through the courts, there's about.
No, I'm 47. I'm like 47. I'll be 48 next year. Almost up there, boy. Almost at the 50-yard line, bro.
Bunch of stuff that's like going through the courts, the grand
almost
jury.
half 100 in this bitch. For real, for real. But it feels good, bro. Like I'm not like aging badly or nothing like that. It's just good to be able to see that I'm able to make it this far. Because as a kid, I was kind of bad, and I didn't think I was gonna make it this far, bro. I thought I would have been either dead or locked up, and I ain't neither. So I'm in a good spot. Yeah.
Like that's kind of, I guess that's a separate thing. They're looking over the evidence and they're questioning people.
Yeah. That's my mentality. But a lot of people be like, I think I'm young and all this other. I don't think I am who I am. Like I dress how I dress. You know what I'm saying? I be fly. Every time I leave the house, I'm fly. I just do that because that's just the way I carry myself. I can't say, oh, I do music. I'm a YouTuber, all this and that, and I got on a goddamn potato sack on it. I had looking like Lester Wallace.
Come on now, dog.
You know what I'm saying?
Come on,
I don't
man.
want to look like Lester Wallace.
I've never heard of that. Like when the OJ case happened, like I'd never heard of like a grand jury having a whole bunch of people in that was going to arrest anybody before OJ. But hey, maybe this is different. Some people have been comparing it to that case. But I don't know. It's been it's had some similarities in my opinion, just as far as the way it's been reported on, and it's gotten a lot of people's attention. Okay, people saying Steve's just trying to stay relevant. I don't know. Maybe he's trying to stay relevant, but also like it is the question of how did the 14-year-old in the trunk of the famous pop star
Lester Wallace
from his house?
You know that nigga Lester Wallace, he was on Barbershop. He said, the shop is mine. And he was the one that played in what's the name of that movie? He got a crazy voice. His voice, they be using his voice for like voiceovers for like National Geographics and shit. He got a very like distinct voice. He played in which Disney movie? Oh, he played as the bad guy in The Princess and the Frog. I know you know that voice. So you gotta know that
public
voice.
interest, maybe? I don't know. I feel like his level of fame is what makes it in the public interest. I feel like people just want to know what's going on. But if they're entitled to know what's going on, that's another question. But I'm just going to report on what's out there. But basically, people are saying it's pretty clear the results came back inconclusive. They're trying to build a case independent of the results, or it's an overdose, and they're trying to build a case around who supplied the drugs. And they make
So basically, they don't know what the fuck happened to this child, bro. That's the part that keep pissing me off, bro. Like y'all, it's like they don't know what the fuck they doing, bro. What are y'all doing down there? Is the crime bad in Missouri?
not want the public meddling in the case. I could believe that the results were inconclusive, and they're maybe just like, look, can we not tell everyone it's inconclusive? We want even David maybe to think that we know what happened when they actually have no idea. It's possible. It is possible. But anyway, okay, it's just something that everybody's just trying to like desperately get to the bottom of, okay? And there's been basically more information, more digging that's been going on Reddit just about the status of these results, and basically people have been following other deferred cases from around the same time, and they're saying that like a lot of cases they're getting worked out from this time. Says there are still
St. Louis.
They've made a whole Google spreadsheet. I didn't make.
Yeah, I just had
people are sleuthing way harder than me. Shout out to those.
I just had what's it? Major cities. Somebody keep typing AI generated. I don't know how many times you're gonna keep texting that, but hey, I'm just like, bro, why you keep texting us AI generated? We know this not AI generated. If AI get this good, I just make an AI me and just tell them, hey, go up there and do the show tonight. Yeah, ATL is crazy. ATL crazy. Am I real? I got a question for you.
Wait a minute.
Who are you? Who are you,
baby girl?
What?
Subreddit. But
Am I real?
There are still 9 deferred cases between January the 1st, 2025 and September the 8th, 2024.
Yeah, I'm real. I could see it. I could touch myself. I could pinch myself. Hey, ooh, it hurt. Hey, I'm real. The fuck is they talking about?
Report Celeste. The 9 deferred cases are dated June 1st, June 13th, June 23rd, July the 2nd, July the 11th, August 10th. You get the gist, okay? We can now say that all the cases from September the 5th to the September 9th are resolved, except for Celeste's. That's very, very interesting, which we don't know if her cause or manner of death has been certified due to the security hold. So it could be determined.
Imagine being able to build an app with your name on it, just by thinking about it.
What's a Betty?
44.
Is that a Betty?
AI creation platform. Describe what you want, and watch it take shape.
Chopper? What chopper?
You can plan, customize, and expand.
Y'all hit the like button. Whoever hit the like button. A chopper?
Tools built for one to platforms ready for many.
But if it's being held, maybe we wouldn't know. It says the next deferred case after Celeste is on September the 10th. There are 5 deferred cases that I'm monitoring from September the 10th to the 22nd.
Nah, that's actually a blunt, bro. This is There's some of that mountain lion kush. I don't know if you ever had mountain lion kush, white widow, white rhino, all that shit, but this mountain lion kush right here.
We're monitoring, see, these guys are going deep, shout out to them. It says, we're monitoring 85 cases, 70 of which have been resolved, 14 are still deferred, and Celeste is on security hold. That's what they think, that it's on security hold. Okay, so out of the 70 cases that have resolved or no longer deferred cases, there's 1 homicide, 2 undetermined, 2 suicide, 15 natural, 50 accidental, they're getting busy with accidents. Other little facts, 53 cases involve substances and or alcohol-related deaths, 24 involve fentanyl,
Yeah, blunt brethren. I'm talking about brethren. It's a blunt brethren. Talking about bomba. Yeah, most of my little white partners, they smoke out of bowls.
18 involve alcohol. This project was created to provide context and help combat misinformation. By sharing this data, I'm not implying that Celeste's death was accidental or anything else, because I don't know what happened. This information isn't intended to draw any conclusions. I'll continue to monitor the remaining cases in upcoming weeks. Okay, that's very interesting. It says, yeah, they're definitely done with the autopsy.
Yeah, you can join, man. Come on in.
Probably.
Come on, we want everybody. Y'all just hit the like button when y'all come in.
Sure, but
join,
that's what a lot of people think. They're saying they're done with it. This is
let's talk about it. What y'all want to talk about? And y'all hit the like, man. Come on, y'all. Y'all hit it, man. Y'all hit the like button, bro.
Come on now, dog. Come on, man.
An implication comes from TMZ and SF. The pattern and timing of dates and complete cases backs that intel up. The why for the privacy is debated. But I trust the prosecution and have a strategy. It helps lock up perpetrators and accomplices. I'm on board. All right. My hot take: the lack of public info and slow pace are good things. It means the justice system is doing its due diligence. I honestly believe the feds might have gotten involved. There's been a few people saying that. It says that's purely my opinion, though. America gets it wrong a lot. I can't see the LAPD or the state of California wanting to look like they fumbled this case. It's an opening for political opposition. There's definitely a certain narrative about it.
Nah, that's a lie, bro. That's a lie. Eminem. I done see Eminem with some shit look like a damn Cuban cigar, bro, and it was a roll blunt.
LA crime and the LAPD's competency in the media already, as is demonstrated by many folks' comments here. We're not going to get too into those comments. Shout out to the LAPD. You never know. You never know. It says, anyone else doubting LAPD getting justice for Celeste? I don't think the silence to this extent is beneficial. Well, we'll have to wait and see, won't we? We'll have to wait and see what they do. All right. So it is what it is. Okay. It's complicated. Very, very complicated. I'm sure, all right? It's easy to make videos and give responses and read the news and look at TMZ, but realistically, actually proving everything involved in this case, here's the problem, though. I feel like if they don't get, iron this whole situation out and give people answers, then it's like...
I believe they were going to walk free. It said, why live? What's her story? My story? Oh, I'm just a producer, artist, actual visual artist. I just wanted to start doing YouTube. And I had a YouTube channel for a long time. I just didn't really take it serious. And then I built my little, my little studio or whatever, how I wanted it. Because I already got a bunch of musical equipment and all kind of shit in here. Video games in every room and all this madness. But I just started throwing laptops up and because I already produce them. I got a whole production setup right here in front of me. I got a studio in my room. So yeah, but just wanted to start doing YouTube. The reason why I'm doing lives now, because I'm trying to get monetized. I'm trying to get 4,000 hours before the end of the year. If I can't get that, I'm running 100%. Oh yeah, that's my bro. They call me the human bass man, bro. That's exact. They call me the human fucking bass man, bro. For real, for real. I used to make beats straight off of live, but I think some of these people be trying to steal ideas and shit. So it's like
you were watching a master at work.
Yeah, when you watching a master, bro, like I'm not trying. You got to pay for the master class. But I definitely can guide you through it.
It would seem like this would become this is what they would call in the scamming world a method. I feel like this could become, and I'm not saying that as a joke. Like,
I got
the body in the trunk from.
I got. We'll just say I ain't even talking about the stuff I got inside my computer. I got almost 100,000 different sounds on a hard drive. 100,000. Yeah. But that thump. Hey man, you know who had the best thump? Dr. Dre really knew how to train them motherfucking drums, bro. Like that when he was producing that the shit with Tupac and All Eyes on Me and all, man, that shit was hard, bro. That thump was some crazy shit, bro. I mean, I remember when that I forget what song it was. Oh, was it? I think it was Machiavelli. It was the album. But man, when that shit first hit and Pop came on, we was like, I was like, man, what the fuck is going
Weeks
on?
on end hidden in a place like that. I feel like everyone will be doing that, like mob days all over again. That's crazy. But anyway, okay, separately to that, the one last thing that I wanted to bring up in this video, okay, is the fact that there is another YouTuber who dropped a video about this whole situation recently, okay, and he actually goes over some information apparently provided by somebody close to David. Now, I don't know how much we can trust in what's said in this video, but it's an interesting theory, okay? So let's hear what was going on with this.
Oh, I'm
Okay,
from Florida.
I
bro, come on now. So you probably don't know. I'm from Florida, bro. I'm from Jacksonville. So DJ Magic Mike, all that shit, bro. I know about that shit, bro. I remember niggas used to put DJ Magic Mike in their motherfucking tape deck or CD player and fuck the speakers up in the car because the shit was rumbling so hard.
This clip already, I feel like it needs its own video. I need to do a whole video on this clip because I'm hearing stuff that's very interesting.
Like if your system wasn't put together correctly, like damn near, like, you know what I'm saying? Like if your shit wasn't wired right, you put that DJ Magic Mike in there, bro. That shit finna bust some shit open, bro.
It relates back. If you saw the previous video that I did, okay, like this whole Withered album journal that he had a lot of crazy stuff in there. And I'm not gonna lie, this is gonna need some video. Okay, so I'm gonna break that down in another video. Okay, but I do think it's interesting. It does sound like there's some kind of security hold on the autopsy results. You know, I feel like it does sound that way.
Another genre of non-rap that got some that 808s be hidden is reggae. That reggae, but them they know how to use them that 808 too though.
Maybe we're gonna find out soon what's actually going on with that. Maybe it might not be for a while. Okay, who knows? Who knows? This story could go quiet for a long period of time. Okay, I'm gonna make a couple more videos on this, and then we're gonna go on to completely new topics in the new year. Okay, and look, all right, we're gonna broaden
I
out.
check out Trap Morals. We tried to get through that one. He was all right with it, but he explained to us exactly about the Celeste thing and the separation between the medical examiner and the LAPD. So basically, he gave us a little update. So you know what I'm saying. Appreciate you, Trap. Let me see where we can go at. Try to see where we can go get something. Let me see, brethren. Hold on, brethren. Hold on. Let me see. Oh yeah, we'll watch this one. This hold on. This 41 minutes ago. After getting caught doing this. Okay, let me see. Hold on. Let me see something. Let me see. Poetic. Okay. Not that one. We're gonna do this. We gotta do this Poetic Flacco, the one for basically the shits and the giggles, and then we're gonna come back to the more serious shit. Cause he got one by Michael Jackson, and it's another one he got about some YouTuber, but I'm trying to find the one about Whack 100 had threatened somebody. Hold on. Let me go to the channel right quick. Go to Poetic channel right quick. Fuck it, we might just have to just, let me see.
We all know about Bluetooth by now, but did you know that you could order it online? Like no doctor's office and no weird pharmacy run and no awkward icon.
Alright, so let me see this, see what's going on with this. Whack 100, this one. Okay, so yeah, boom, boom, boom. Alright, let me go back. What the fuck just happened? What the fuck just happened? Oh, okay. So yeah, got all the joints I'm looking for. So that's 3 hours ago, that's 1 hour ago. That's 6 hours ago? Okay, cool. All right, y'all, we about to react to Poetic Flacco at this point. I mean, yeah, Poetic Flacco. The story is about Whack 100 ruined his gang member's life. So let's see. And this is definitely for shits and giggles. Because, you know, I ain't on no gang shit. I'm a civilian.
Whack 100 just ended his gangbanger's career. Now, Whack didn't do it maliciously. Was not on purpose. Whack had nothing but good intent. But based on what Whack did and based on how the gangbanger reacted, it's over. The world would never look at him the same again. The man who just gave all of L. L, and I want to make this clear. This is an L for all of you. Every LA gang member, this is an L for you. The man who did it is one of my favorite YouTubers. He's from Northern California. His name is DC Baby Draco. We covered DC's beef with LA gang members in our last video. So DC is simply a blogger. He's a hood vlogger. He goes to hoods with his cameras. He's invited to those hoods. He don't give them a script. He don't make them do anything. They volunteer information about their ops. They diss their enemies. They say incriminating things on camera. And he vlogs it and he records it and he gets their permission to post it to his channel. So you would think the only people who will be mad at themselves are the LA gang members, but no, okay? They decided they was gonna ban DC Baby Draco from LA. They banned him from LA, get this, because he was in hoods that he was invited to.
That's how, shit, that's how Christian Rock just got slapped.
Come on now, dog.
You in the wrong motherfucker.
Come on, man.
Stay the fuck away from the hood. I keep trying to tell y'all that shit. You niggas will not listen, but you won't listen, bro.
Recording people that asked him to record them, saying things that he didn't ask them to say, posted it on his YouTube channel that they told him to post on.
What if your dream was to build the fastest car ever? But then when you got older...
Say, posted it on his YouTube channel that they told him to post on.
DC Baby Draco, the gig is up, homie. You are no longer allowed in the Crenshaw district, especially right here on Vernon Avenue. And had I been out the first time, you would have never been allowed over here in the first place.
Damn. God damn, he said he gonna kill them. He gonna goddamn kill them, man. God damn.
Damn, son.
Good God. Like what the
As long as you continue to benefit, promote, and further the genocide amongst our people, I don't fuck with you, homie. I don't fuck with your content. I don't fuck with nothing about you. Instead of using your platform as an outlet to shine light on the good that black people do or try to change the narrative of the things that we need out of our community, you glorify.
I hate the fact that Spody had to be the one to make this video, because out of all the people who could have made this video, Why Spody? We got some love for Spody, right? We don't hate Spody on this channel. Now, y'all know I hate gang members. But Spody, for the most part, has been pushing peace, has been deterring kids from gangbanging. So that we have to give some type of appreciation for. But making this video, you're just asking to get called out, man. Because why would you call out the cameraman, the vlogger who was asked to come to these neighborhoods, and not call out the people dissing the dead homies, pushing gangbanging, causing conflicts? Why not call them out if the issue is with glorifying violence? Those people are the ones glorifying the violence, not the cameraman. The cameraman is just there to record because he was asked to come and record. So Spody called out DC and they went back and forth. Now Spody automatically got embarrassed during this entire back and forth because he banned DC.
Man, these motherfuckers going back and forth over some kid shit, bro. Like, real talk. Really kid shit. Kid shit, bro. Like, niggas gone, bro. What the fuck?
Coming back to a certain neighborhood, 4 Extra, his cousin, brought DC to that neighborhood, making Spody look a little crazy as if his word means nothing. That calls for Spody and 4 Extra to start beefing. But Spody and DC has been going back and forth online. Now, Wack 100 and Spody recently did an interview. During this interview, Wack 100 had a surprise for Spody that made Spody look even worse.
We're gonna have some paintball wars, and then me and DC Baby Draco, we finna go pull up on Spody face, and he has no idea that I'm bringing a guest in the form of DC Baby Draco.
Damn.
They expected me, but they expected nephew, but I'm...
Wow, Wack, bro. Wack is a shrewd operator. Shrewd operator. I'm talking about, bro. Wack is like an evil-minded genius, bro. When it comes to shit like certain things, I'll say media and shit like that. Now other things, he be capping on, but let's see how this plays out.
No, we're gonna have a conversation about nephew, so I only felt it's right, me being a Dabu and nephew being from the Bay, and we politic with the Bay. We'll be doing time in the joint, and I think Spody Face got a level head. And we're gonna discuss DC Baby Draco. I've been fighting for him and defending him because I'm reading paperwork and I'm reading what it is and reading what it ain't.
Wack 100 gave Spody an opportunity to increase his aura points by 5,000%. He would have been the first LA gang member to catch a blogger slipping. This time around, they love to say bloggers be hiding, we be talking behind the computer screen, but we never outside. Now, Wack was trying to push peace. Wack was trying to solve their issues. Wack was really trying to bring peace. He wasn't like setting up DC. But Wack still brought you the blogger who you claim be hiding, right? The blogger was brought to you on a silver platter. But Spody ain't do what he was supposed to do, man.
So they say that nigga wasn't on business. What they saying? On big business. Spody wasn't on business. Goddamn. That man ain't want to crash out, go to jail. That's what that is, brother. Man, like, a lot of people talk about they gangster and all that shit, bro. Them motherfuckers won't crash out, bro. And if they do, they still fucking stupid. So, hey, either way it go, bro, you cook.
Gaining the 5,000 aura points, he lost a lot of aura based on his interaction.
Man, this DC Baby Draco's a straight bit.
My husband used to ejaculate prematurely until this. My hubby is ejaculating so fast and then he gets so anxious about it.
Why do they got this commercial?
Man, this DC Baby Draco's a straight bit. Like on some real ain't no way else to put it. A couple days ago, I'm doing this little podcast with my compadres, man, Bro Rogan and my boy Percy Legacy. So we supposed to have Wack on. So Wack ended up pulling up. But for some odd reason, he pulled up with you know what I'm saying, with Draco. So as soon as Draco walk in the room, I'm like, on 40 crib, you got to get in right now. So Wack like, hold on, no, bro, get the content. Nah, bro, get the content. Hold up, just hear him out. Spody Face, just hear him out. I'm like, nah, nigga, on 40 crib, we about to get in right now. We about to get in right now, that's out.
You about to get on right now. Right now?
Come on now, dog. Come on, man.
So,
Oh, hey, what's up, y'all? How y'all
don't
doing?
play,
What's
I
up?
don't
What's
know
up?
nothing about it, no nothing. So I'm hot, like, well, what the, like, bro, what's this? You know what I'm saying? So, and the bro's like, just hear him out, bro. Like, whatever after that, you know what I'm saying? Y'all just do whatever. So I'm like, all right.
Here's the mistake that Sporty made, okay? The expectation from the gang member when in a conflict with a civilian, the gang member is the aggressor. The gang member has the expectation of demonstrating. The civilian has no expectation, right? Like, words would never give you a victory over a civilian.
Hey, all y'all hit the like button. Appreciate whoever came in, just hit the like button. Y'all hit the like button. Appreciate everybody, man.
Like, imagine a gang member.
What y'all want to talk about? Y'all spam the chat, where y'all coming from and stuff like that. So if y'all want to talk about a subject, debate, whatever, we could have a conversation. Let's do it.
To me, and they say, "Oh, you's a B, you's a punk, yeah," and like, okay, right? Listen, I'm not acting like a hooligan over words, bro. I'm sorry, bro. I'm good, okay? Like, I'm not risking my freedom over words, bro. All right, words don't affect me, bro. You could call me a B 1,000 times to my face, bro. It's not affecting me, bro. I'm sorry, bro. Life is too good right now for me to throw it all away over words. But for gangland, y'all live by a different set of rules. But if DC called you a B to your face, you are obligated to demonstrate. So Spody is thinking he's getting a W off of calling DC, I guess, names to his face, asking DC to get down. Let's get a fade, let's get faded. You don't get points because you are a gang member. You operate by different.
Bro, I seen a motherfucker talking about, let's get the fade. They got his ass punished. Lay it out.
Rules. So right now, DC he got the victory as of now. Now, if Spody take off on him at some point, then Spody, you got. But as of now, DC got the victory. You even agreeing to sit down and talk to somebody that you said it was on site with. You lost. But let's see what else took place and then Spody redeemed himself.
So, he sit down, you know what I'm saying? We shooting, he trying to explain himself, you know what I'm saying, as far as like the paperwork and the allegations that's on his name. To me, it's not making sense, you know what I mean? But at the same time, like, I'm so flabbergasted that the fact that he just sitting in my face and thought it was a good idea to even, to come in, you know what I'm saying, even into my space without me even knowing. So, bro, I'm beaming like this that he's saying. I'm really not even trying to hear it, to be honest. I'm just owning anything he's saying. I'm like either shutting down, like, or I'm breathing on, like, there ain't no other way to put it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm breathing on, like, you know what I mean? I done called him all different type of.
Bro, I said, I'm breathing on them. I ain't never heard that. I'm breathing on them. I gotta say, pause. Pause, nigga.
Child, like, you lying, you know you did it, and he not feeling no type of way about it or nothing. I took off my glasses. He see the posture. He see that I'm on him. Like, I'm telling him, like, face to face, like, I don't care about none of that. I get on you right now. You know what I'm saying? And like, he real submissive, bro. Like, there's no other way for me to put it, bro.
Bro say he real submissive. Bro, not real submissive.
You don't want
pause again, bro. I ain't gonna start that shit, but pause, nigga. He's getting real submissive. Like, bro, I never heard a man say another man was submissive. Like, that sounds like other shit.
He told me out his mouth, his own mouth, like, man, I don't want to fight you. I'm not gonna fight you. I'm like, what? I'm like, it was like.
Bro, the man didn't want to crash out, bro. Like, you want to crash out, he ain't with it. He's not with it, bro. Just leave the man alone, bro. Like, that's how niggas end up killed, dead and shit, bro. Fucking with motherfuckers, you don't know what you fucking with. And you fuck with the wrong thing or fuck around and get your ass blasted out here.
it was like it caught me off guard, like, you know what I'm saying, for another man to talk to you the way I was talking to him, or showing him the aggression that I was showing him. Like, I would have thought like he would have felt some type of way, or just like, man, you know what, man, we just gonna go ahead and get out the way. None of that occurred.
Spody is talking like he's surprised somebody didn't swing or get violent or crash out over words. Most people,
bruh, niggas ain't gonna, bruh. You can call me what you wanna call me, bruh. Just don't touch me, dog. Call me what you wanna call me. Just don't put your hand on me. We can end it there.
people don't crash out over words, man. Most people hear words and they view it as words. Just because you dislike somebody doesn't mean y'all have to fight. Just because y'all have a disagreement doesn't mean y'all have to fight. But I feel like Spody is kind of confused because in gangland, this is what they get confused as well, man. When it comes to gang member world, they see disagreements as we have to get violent. Disagreements as we have to fight. No, you can just
Hey,
not
what's
like
up?
somebody
What's
and
up?
stay out the way. You can just not like somebody
Lex.
and not deal with them. You can not like somebody or their views or like their opinions
Hey, young.
and have a disagreement. So when Spody is saying words, he's expecting those words to lead to violence, but these things like, no, I'm not fighting over no.
Hey, check it out to where you tapping in from?
Words, bro. Right, bro. Words don't bother me. So this keeps continuing and this keeps going back and forth. And the more the conversation goes on, the more I think Spody is losing because he's not understanding as a gang member, your audience is expecting one thing from you.
Like, not even in the littles. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, Wack was there, everybody was there. Like he turned it down, bro. Like, he like, basically, I ain't giving you no fade, bro. And then he tried to make it seem like I was a bully. I'm like, how am I bullying you when you're arguably taller than I am? Like, we the same size. Like, you ain't no young for this to be running around here like, oh, big bag, Spody face, and you're not getting the fade. What was that energy at when you had, you know what I'm saying, towards Almighty Suspect? You wanted to fight him real bad to the point you got into it with Ant. You felt a certain type of way with Ant because he wouldn't set it up. And so on and so forth. It's been a couple of people that you got into on the internet and you had different type of energy with them. But when you get face to face with me and you see my energy, you see what I'm on, like nigga, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm on you. Like, it's completely different. Like again, like, these the type of men that I don't respect, bro. Like, you throw rocks and then when they get up on you, you want to hide your hand and then you try to change the narrative. Oh, you're bullying me. How the fuck I'm bullying you, bro? You're arguably taller than me. We're the same size.
Bro, I don't give a damn about no hype. I done seen some short motherfuckers whip some tall motherfuckers, man. I done seen it all, bro. I done seen a girl beat up a dude. Ain't about the size, bro.
Come in there and whoop my ass. I don't know how the fight would have went. I don't know how the fight would have went. But I just know
And that's the thing, y'all. Always remember, y'all. Listen. You can freestyle. Yeah, I freestyle. Thank you. So always remember this is something for y'all to, you know, take this ahead. All y'all want to be bad guys or tough guys or whatever, all this tough guy shit, all that kind of shit right there, bro. Y'all need to be careful because when you get in a fight, it could go either way in this motherfucker. I'm talking about either way. Yeah, you fuck around and get your ass beat out, you look crazy and shit. Cause you want to be the tough guy.
Need that, like, you know what I'm saying? So for this dude to get on here and talking about I can funny, but nah, you didn't have no type of problems. And after the podcast was over on the dead homies, I told you like, what's up, Wack? Like, nah, bro, Spody, don't be.
I can freestyle. Yeah, I'm an artist. I'm an artist.
Bully, he don't want to fight you. He not gonna fight you on my kids.
I don't know what kind of magic this is, but these glasses are going to adapt to your vision for near and far-sighted. So I wear multifocal contact lens. I have
My bad, y'all. I ain't got premium.
Hey, when did gangbangers ever ask for permission to be violent? I don't know. When I hear "let me get the fade," it sounds like I don't really want to fight you, bro, but I kind of have to posture, you know, and scare you a little bit.
Man, fuck all that. If you really gangster and you about that life, he would have started swinging on Buddy and tried to, you know, get on his ass. You did, but yeah, the craziest thing about that is like, These guys, man, these guys are up in age, man. They older men, bro, and they sound like some high school shit they talking about, bro.
Yo, I only do these videos because I don't want Sporty.
You too old, my nigga. I'm talking about, god damn, you too old. God, you old like Florida Evans out there.
Needs to stop. To stop with the game banging, bro. Sporty has a lot to offer. Sporty is intelligent. Sporty is level-headed. Sporty is somebody who I believe have a lot to offer for the cause, which is eradicate.
Hey, can y'all hit that like button for me? Hit the like button.
All gangbanging.
Subscribe.
It has to go, right? That's the streets. That's what we pushing. And Sporty is a good ally to that particular cause. But he has to leave this gangbanging behind, bro. Right? Because even Sporty's very own nature say, man, I don't want to do it to him because, you know, if I do, it'll be bullying. It shows you even have a level of compassion that most gangbangers don't even have. So you don't even belong in that field, bro. Just let it go. Now, here's where, though.
I said what he said, probably like, I basically the same thing, bro. If you really a gangster, bro, you gonna crash out. If not, hey, get a new profession, bro. Leave that shit, leave the streets alone, bro.
The L comes in, okay? So, once you tell a civilian...
They go to L, let's see where the L coming in.
Oh, he's hiding, he won't come outside where you at, or he better not come where you at because he know what's up. And then he comes where you at and he leaves in the same conditioning in which he came in. And the on-site was nothing but lectures and nothing happened. And then he goes back on his platform and then he's popping it. He's calling you out. He's still talking trash. You now look crazy, right? Because he came and left in one condition and he's still popping and he's still talking trash about you online. And you had an opportunity to do what you say you was gonna do to him and nothing happened. Gangbanging is over with.
You saying
gangbanging is over with.
Damn, son. Got nothing to do with no 40s. This ain't got nothing to do with no gangbanging. This got something to do with it getting on here clout chasing. So now I'm about to expose his alright, Spody face. I thought this between me and you was over. I pulled up on you by myself like a man. No gun, no nothing. Now you want to get on the internet talking like I turned down the fade. Wack was right there. Now I wasn't going to do this, but now I'm about to expose your hate that you did some fake theatrics. Like, let's keep it all the way above. And turned around, sat down, and talked for a whole hour and a half. So be serious.
So, bro, this man said he wanted to fade, but they talked him out of the fade and sat down and had a hour-long interview. So where is your gangsterism, bro? Like, I mean, where is it?
Who's really a J-Cat and a liar? I walked in there and left the same way I came. All that you was talking on the internet, I thought when I walked up in there, you was gonna get off. But guess what? All you wanted to do was talk. That's how everybody know. You just clout chasing and you want to go viral. That's why you look dumb and you expose your hand. Now, I'm not going to let you put your hands on me, but I'm not going to go in there on some extra tough.
Bodie, I like you, bro. I ain't got no problem with you. This is why you can't make threats online. This is why you don't make threats online. Because as a gang member, you have certain expectations. And if you're not somebody who's just a complete Neanderthal and you still have some sense to you, then you're probably not gonna just crash out, right? And especially if somebody is like trying to explain themselves. But when you make threats online as a gang member, you have an expectation. And because you didn't perform or demonstrate how you're supposed to, now you're looked at a little crazy, man. All right. Y'all let me know in the comment section, what do you guys think about this, man? And
next video we're about to do is about this one with this YouTuber, but same channel, Poetic Flacco. Y'all keep checking them out.
Imagine being able to build anything just by thinking about it. Meet Base 44.
Base 44. I'm gonna write that down.
A very popular YouTuber called the Internet Anarchist, who have made a living on YouTube exposing other creators and documenting their downfall, is currently going through a downfall of his own, and he's losing a lot of subscribers and a lot of fans pretty quickly. The ironic part about all of this, Internet Anarchist took over Sunny V's Tulane after Sunny V2 essentially got demonetized and kicked off YouTube. Internet Anarchist has filled that particular void. And he's currently going through a similar downfall that Sunny V2 also went through. But you can see the type of videos he make is very similar to Sunny V2, almost identical down to the editing style. This drama started about 9 days ago when this YouTuber by the name of Mr. Snowflake released a video exposing Internet Anarchists for breaking the second cardinal sin of YouTube, which is thou shalt not plagiarize.
When I went back to find the original video from a channel called Tell Us More, and then when I compared it to the latest video from Internet Anarchist, it was clear. It's not just a similar story, it's the exact same story. So the original from Tell Us More, that was uploaded 8 months ago, and Internet Anarchist's video was uploaded 2 months ago. So the original one, 6 months before Internet Anarchist, I thought, has he just copied? I thought, oh, this might make for a good video. So I watched them back to back and I started saving clips. And when I started to save clips, within the first 2 minutes, I was like, there's no doubt in my mind, the Internet Anarchist has plagiarized Tell Us More's video.
His career began with modest roles in British theatre and television throughout the late 1990s and early 2000s.
He actually worked his way up from modest beginnings in the UK.
At 17, he appeared in the musical Martin Guerre, followed by small roles in films like 24/7 and British TV series like Hollyoaks.
Yeah, this one running kind of slow, y'all, so I probably won't do this one, won't continue with that, but we're gonna go back to Trap More Raws. This is about the guy who just lost his life in Chicago. And this is like recently, right after I forget his name. Bezu. Yeah, Bezu got unalive. This Trap More Raws channel.
Quit scrolling, because in 4 months you could be an AI automation manager making $79K.
Trapmore gang, we've got some very sad news coming out of Chicago. It's just been revealed that 051 Melly's brother, 051 Wu, was actually shot and killed overnight in Chicago. The news has just broken, and you know, a lot of people have kind of been given their say.
A couple of days, it was last night, yesterday, I guess. Saturday night. He got killed yesterday. Last night, this morning.
Situation. But again, somebody that's kind of been around some of the most notorious people in Chicago drills, been there through the most relevant eras, has unfortunately just lost their lives. And again, it's another one of those reminders of just how unsafe it is to be involved in this scene and staying in Chicago. Now, there's some details that are still coming out, and there's actually still been quite a lot of confusion about exactly.
Hey, look, y'all. Chicago. Check it out, y'all. Y'all just need to move out of Chicago. It ain't worth it to live there. Like, Chicago is a dangerous place. Chicago might be more dangerous than LA. You know what I'm saying? It might be more dangerous than LA because the amount of people that get killed there is like, it's phenomenal.
Where this went down, with a lot of pages actually seemingly mistakenly reporting that Wu actually died in this shooting, a mass shooting that went down downtown in Chicago. So this was going around. It basically said LaSalle and Hubbard mass shooting update. 4 people were shot and 1 person was killed. So Chicago police are investigating a deadly mass shooting that left a man dead. 3 others critically wounded overnight in downtown Chicago on Sunday, December the 28th, 2025. Around 2:35 a.m., Chicago police responded to multiple calls of shots fired and several people shot. Now, here's what's really crazy, blows your mind. Upon arrival, they found 4 gunshot victims in and around a green Lamborghini SUV. So, some people seem to think that this was related to Wu. Other people are saying that this isn't actually it, but somebody did pass away age 34, from multiple gunshot wounds to the body, and 3 other people were in critical condition. And there's actually some photos from the scene of that shooting here. You can see the green Lamborghini. You can't see any injuries or any people that are hurt in these images, but you can just see the vehicle that incident went down in. But it's basically been reported that this has kind of been confused with the shooting where Wu lost his life. And various outlets, including Squid Ape, who does a lot of really good reporting on everything going on in Chicago, he has made it clear that he believes the actual crime scene, and there's been footage of it too. So the incident itself apparently actually went down in a different location on 127th and Western, but he was shot and killed at the same night, December the 28th,
So that means somebody got unalived right after him. So they might have been sliding for him just because they seen he passed away. That's crazy. That's why y'all need to move out of Chicago, man. Please stay out of Chicago, bro. Chicago is not safe, man. Like, get out of that city, bro. Like, especially, I don't care, you do music. I don't care if you're a fucking producer, nigga. Like, get the fuck out of Chicago, bro. That shit is a war zone.
And a lot of people are just mourning him, pointing out the fact that he was related to 051 Melly. He's obviously one of the most notorious Chicago shooters, hitters, whatever you want to call them, in the city to ever really do it. And you know what I'm saying? We're not doing it, but he was notorious in those streets, okay? Now, one Redditor did post footage of the alleged crime scene, the actual crime scene where Wu passed away, and this did appear to be on 122nd and Western, which again is quite far away from downtown. So this is some of the footage from the crime scene. Now, we're not seeing anything, we're not seeing any injuries or anything like that. We're just seeing, a large police presence, and they've got sort of a enclosed area locked down here, and members of the public are kind of just trying to see what's going on with this. So it seems like this actually is footage from the scene where Wu passed away. Basically, people are trying to get to the bottom of this. People are saying it's actually one face a month at this point. It is sad. I mean, we just saw the death of Bezu. We're seeing all different types of people that were really legendary, or at least connected to, that really early golden age of Chicago drill. People like Bezu and Melly, and like their back and forths are legendary. Like, even now, if I pop out and I talk about, the back and forths that Bezu and Melly had, a lot of people want to hear about that. A lot of people want to know what's going on. And, these things, they do seem to unfortunately catch up with people in the city. It's very, very sad. It says these dudes be getting caught in the burbs in Indiana, like every other members don't live or hang out there too. RIP. Some people say nobody considers 122 Western the burbs, even if it technically is. Saying LMAO is called the Wild 100s for a reason. Who's saying 122nd and Western is Blue Island, right by Blue Island train station. You out-of-towners need to learn your place around here. That is 110% the suburbs, and that is 110% not the Wild 100. Which part of Wild 100 is in the suburbs as well? Just because people gangbang an area doesn't mean it's not the suburbs. Y'all are literally short bus riders in this bitch. Like, I ain't pretending like I know how everything goes down from the hundreds to the 140s. Okay, it's a whole different story. The same Beverly is right there. Nobody can call the burbs the jungle, and many more hoods right there. Just say you don't know. The hundreds everywhere get wild from the 100s to the 140th. Okay, there's a lot of back and forth. People argue.
This shit is Chicago shit is like the never-ending story, man. It's like, when is it going to stop?
Over 122nd and Western is being far from considered Wild 100s. There's been a lot of argument, okay? They're saying it's a good area, but not downtown, as people have made very clear, did not happen downtown. So I hate when the out-of-towners try and tell Chicago MS what the burbs is and not. If you know the rack, you know the south suburbs ain't shit, but the rack extended. Because exactly, Blue Island is hood as hell. It's basically Chicago. He was at Tommy's, okay? All because they was doing this shit downtown, and then the South Loop. We had a super duper good ass run in the early to middle 2000s from Divine to Bevy, Entourage, Stone, Lotus Underground, Cherry Red, Transit, Lumen. Bitch, we was outside 7 nights a week. Dudes mess everything up, and now they push to the burbs like sardines in them hotbox ass languages. So they're saying the violence is reaching the burbs. Some people are saying it's not the burbs. Some people are saying that's not where it happened. Turns out, actually, it was where it happened. A lot of people have been arguing about this, basically. But it is really sad. Apparently, Wu wasn't the only person who was shot in the incident. And there's kind of more reporting going around to basically just vouch for the fact.
It's a lot of people got shot when he got killed. So it was like they were trying to make sure everybody was out of there, bro. They weren't leaving no witnesses. They was trying to. Slick was on that no SG shit. Jacksonville, we got no SG. No hospital gang, but we got in Jasper, we got ATK, KTA. They got all kind of little shit down
there. This was what sounded like a targeted incident, and he was with somebody else. This guy around says Wu from 051 Young Money was with someone else in Blue Island when driving at 1 a.m. He was pronounced dead 2 hours later. The other person is in the hospital. Big loss for 051. He was the little brother of Melly, and he was trying to stay out the way, getting a real job. That's so sad that he was really trying to change his life and get out of this cycle and get out of these streets. And unfortunately, he wasn't able to pull that off. Okay, they're saying, Wu is the guy with the hoodie. Don't know why Driller is trying to say they did too. But we would see, I guess, people saying rest in peace, always spoke real stuff in his interviews. It says, Wu seemed like a 1 foot in, 1 foot out person to me lately. Him getting a job and staying out of the way, but still trolling Zoo when he died. I wonder if they got up with him at his job, because you can't work a 9 to 5 in that life, sadly. He's saying, yes, you can. I don't know if you can. To be honest with you. They're trying to stay out the way, LOL, in music videos, dissing ops and showing up at parks, trying to press people. Chicago youth is being played out of their lives, and the politicians are sitting back, loving it. They're saying this ain't no political thing, there's a cultural thing. Stop killing each other and stop glorifying it. It's 2025, don't matter what color you is, religion you is, or where you're from. We all got a phone, and that's all you need to make more money than you can imagine. Until these slums adopt the mindset, start being adults and steering the youth in the right way, make some effing examples out of them. This is one of those times where I want to get on my soapbox for a minute and just say,
hey, what's up?
Blue Chew Max.
Carl, what up? What up, bro?
Move from America's #1 chewable brand.
What you got going, man? What you got going? What you got going, Benjamin?
This is actually a really important point, and I don't feel like we do this in enough of these videos. I try my best to give a positive, thoughtful perspective on these very sad, messed up things that happen in this hip-hop, drill, gangster rap culture. But I do feel like it's just so important to say, this isn't okay. There are other ways. I feel like when that person said, you have a phone and that's all you need to make more money than you can imagine, like that's realer than you could ever even possibly comprehend. I do YouTube, positive, thoughtful perspective on these very sex for a minute, and just say like, this is actually a really important point, and I don't feel like we do this in enough of these videos. I try my best to give a positive, thoughtful perspective on these very sad, messed up things that happen in this hip-hop, drill, gangster rap culture. But I do feel like it's so important to say, this isn't okay. There are other ways. I feel like when that person said, you have a phone and that's all you need to make more money than you can imagine, like that's realer than you could ever even possibly comprehend. I do YouTube, I do pretty well off YouTube, okay? I don't have to be outside. People say, Ross, they're gonna catch you here, they're gonna catch you there. I ain't really gotta be anywhere I don't wanna be. And I don't go places I'm not comfortable. And if I'm not comfortable, I'm gonna go with security. I can afford it because of the stuff that I do on the internet. Whether or not you agree or disagree with what I do, I am the beneficiary of a culture. I'm not talking about the rap culture, I'm talking about technology culture, okay? If you got a phone, you could do drop shipping, you could do YouTube. Why? People always say, oh, you're a white guy in hip hop doing this stuff. That's so wrong. I love to see a young black man come through and do his thing and get his money making content about stuff he's interested in. You know what I mean? And let's not make assumptions and generalizations that, every young black person coming out of an area that's got problems has to be talking about hip hop. You got a nerdy white guy talking about hip hop on YouTube doing well for himself, because that's what I'm interested in. Maybe a young black guy coming out of these areas that have these problems might want to make a channel about anime. Maybe that's what he's into, okay? Maybe that's another way out of the streets. And when I went and did talks in prisons in the UK, and I told young guys and older guys that were going through serious sentences, maybe getting to the end of their sentences, trying to get out and change their life, I told all of those guys of all different colors and backgrounds, but people that unfortunately got on the wrong side of the law. YouTube is just one of many ways that you can actually make a name for yourself. You can make income for yourself. You can build a business bigger than you could get a 9 to 5. You're not going to be judged. You're not going to be, struggling to get an employment, struggling to get a job interview. This is something you could do. Some people make money on Instagram. Some people make money on TikTok. You got drop shipping. People sell courses. People do. There's just so much. There is just so much, and it's sad to see how we went out. Some people are saying he was dissing people, but he was trying to get a job. He was trying to change his life. These things don't happen overnight. So I do want to just pay my respects to him, rest in peace to Wu, and basically just make it very clear that anybody that's young, that's going through these scenarios, and I said this at the end of my Stockton video on the main channel, There is another way, okay? You can make money online, you can do other things, you can get a job, you can change cities. There is nothing.
That's why I keep doing YouTube, because eventually it's gonna pay off. You dig? Shit.
You got so much potential. I'm talking to you, like you watching this video right now.
Practice make perfect.
Going through it, maybe dealing with some of these issues, or maybe even thinking, I don't know, maybe the streets is for me. I'm telling you, it ain't got to be. Okay, maybe it's for some people, maybe it's not for other people. Some people don't make it out. Okay, so I just want to make that very clear and just give some positive encouragement in this video, because I think it's just so important to get that across. Okay, it's interesting though, because the way that people are kind of debating this, people saying shit ain't never going to stop if we're being real. People saying, yeah, you're right. Jeff was an example of why you're right. That wasn't sad when he died. It was what needed to happen, and righteous. He was going around literally murdering people, murdering children, and his effing parents bragged about it. The D-suckers on here are all slobbering on him because they're like 15-year-olds living in the suburbs and their parents pay for all of their stuff. But if you look at the reality, guys like Jeff, like Von, like Melly, they all need to die. That's crazy comment. So they ain't compatible with civilized society, and for this stuff to stop, it needs to become civilized. People send you out of pocket. It's kind of out of pocket, but it's like...
It's almost like how 21 Savage said, like, they just need to take, y'all want to kill each other, just take them to a whole city. This is a city of number gangsters that, hey, if you enter there, you already know y'all got full terrain to just do whatever y'all want to do to each other. That's what 21
When Jeff died, Jeff went out exactly the way that he said he was going to go out. He went out doing exactly what he said he was going to do. And really, he went out being stopped from doing something that he shouldn't have been doing in the first place. And maybe it's on a different scale, but the same thing with King Von. Like, King Von went out trying to go toe to toe with some serious gangsters, okay? And yeah, it ended up coming out of a rap beat, but it's like antagonizing people. And whether that was antagonizing people, neighborhoods, or people we met online, people we met in the music industry, put out bad energy and it came back. So put out that positive energy for you people today, okay? People, put out positive energy today. Everybody, all the people watching this, let's just focus on some positive stuff, all right? People saying he was on here on the other side a few years ago. He even answered some questions. Apparently that was their third brother, D-Will, not him. RIP to Will. It seemed like he had morals and intelligence, more than your average gang member, which he had enough sense to fully leave that life behind him instead of being 1 foot in, 1 foot out. When there's so many deaths behind it, there is no living regular life as a civilian unless you leave the state and stay far enough away that it's more...
Shit, let's see what's up with this Michael Jackson shit. Same person. We ain't went out. Thank you.
There was a very secret meeting in Tel Aviv between some...
Yeah, I designed it myself. I got a lot going on there. My whole house is like an art museum, but yeah. Y'all hit the like button. Appreciate you. Where you tapping in from? Where you coming from?
Powerful music industry executives and an entertainment manager that had ties to Michael Jackson and his family. In this meeting, they were concocting a plan to destroy Michael Jackson and force him to give up some very powerful assets that they wanted to own all for themselves.
As I've said on so many occasions, Michael Jackson was a business genius, or he was a genius. He wasn't just a musical genius. Michael Jackson mastered all aspects of the music.
Oh, okay.
Remember when Eminem dissed him?
Hey, check this out, y'all. We ain't in Kansas no more. Yeah, what's up, though? How you doing?
Michael Jackson bought Eminem's catalog when he dissed him. Mike was gangster, and Mike was murdered because when Michael Jackson purchased the Beatles catalog, that automatically made him 50% owner of Sony Records.
Yeah, Michael Jackson Michael Jackson did a goddamn power move, and he fucked around and was ending up owning, when he bought the Beatles catalog, and I think he bought some what's the catalog? Some of Elvis Presley. When he bought those catalogs, basically they didn't even know he purchased it. He was the one that purchased it. And flip side, he ended up owning half of Sony before he passed away, and that's one reason why I think they didn't want Michael Jackson here.
Damn, son. All right. Sony Records never forgave Michael Jackson for buying the Beatles catalog. They wanted the Beatles catalog back. So what did they do? They sabotaged Michael Jackson's last album, Invincible, which automatically put Michael Jackson into debt. They wanted Michael Jackson to satisfy his debt by giving up the Beatles catalog. And Michael said, no, I'm gonna go on tour. Everybody wants to see me again. I'm gonna go on tour, make this money, pay all off. And Michael Jackson made a mistake. He came back to LA to practice at the Staples Center, where another assassinated black celebrity, Kobe Bryant, used to play.
Damn, I done been to the Staples Center before, y'all. That's crazy. I got pictures, bro. I've been there, bro. I've been there. Where Kobe and Shaq played, and Magic, and Kareem. Man.
And they murdered Michael Jackson. And that black doctor was made the fall guy. He only went to jail for a couple of years. He's out now, I believe. And
Salute, what up?
Ever after, for keeping his mouth shut about how the music industry.
Big boy TVC, what up? What up?
Michael Jackson was brought up on pedophilia charges as soon as he entered a bid to buy Marvel Comics. Michael Jackson was going to be the owner of Marvel Comics. Imagine if Michael Jackson would have produced the Black Panther movie. Imagine if Michael Jackson would have produced the Black Panther movie. The white power structure of America didn't want Michael Jackson.
I don't respect that because Ryan Coogler is black. I appreciate that, bro. Yeah, I don't respect what he said in that segment when he was like, if Michael Jackson would have made it, nigga, Ryan Coogler made it. So, and he a black man. So let's be real with this shit, bro. Like, come on now, it's like you slick throwing shade now at Big Dog.
Marvel Comics, so they set it up for him to be accused of sexual molestation. And remember, one of the white boys who he was accused of touching went on one of them talk shows, what was about 3 years ago? And what did he say? Michael Jackson never touched us.
A lot of people don't understand how deep these Michael Jackson accusations go. Like, when they first came out with these accusations, they didn't have enough.
Yeah, but when they say you messing with a minor nigga, that's why, bro, it brings us all the way back to the David thing, bro. Like, I hate to get off key or whatever, but listen to what I'm saying, bro. David was messing with an 11-year-old girl up until she was we know she was at least 14 because she was found the day after she passed away. So she at least was 14 years old. So from 11 to 14, David was able to mess with this girl. She found unalived in this man's car. This man's still walking around free, bro. Like, ooh. Alright, man, let go. Fuck.
To throw Michael Jackson under the bus. They didn't have enough support to turn people against Michael Jackson and go after Michael publicly. They were able to get the world to turn on Michael Jackson in hopes of getting Michael Jackson to finally sell and relinquish his assets with the help of Jack Gordon. Now, Jack Gordon was an ex-felon turned entertainment manager who had ties to the Israeli mafia. He had ties to organized crime. Now, he was LaToya Jackson's, Michael Jackson's sister's manager for some time before ultimately marrying her. Michael's entire family stood in solidarity for Michael's innocence, including LaToya. They were adamant that Michael was innocent. People were trying to frame him. And for the most part, the public believed that Michael Jackson was innocent. That's until they got LaToya to flip. Jack Gordon got LaToya to flip. You see, Jack Gordon took LaToya to Israel, to Tel Aviv, for a business meeting. Before she went to Israel, LaToya Jackson was doing public interviews saying her brother was innocent. They went to Israel for a business meeting. On that trip, an impromptu press conference was scheduled. LaToya Jackson, for the first time during that press conference, said that Michael Jackson was guilty. She's seen Michael Jackson do harm to kids. She knows Michael Jackson has a problem, and Michael Jackson is 100% guilty of everything he's being accused of.
This week, we're hosting a free trading and investing workshop right here in Atlanta. Inside this workshop, you'll learn
has a problem.
So look, I remember when that happened. I remember that. I remember exactly when that shit happened. She got on TV, so they tried. Oh, so this like the backstory. Like this years later, so now we figuring out what's really going on, allegedly.
And Michael Jackson is 100% guilty of everything he's being accused of.
I must tell you that this is very difficult for me. That Michael is my brother. I love him a great deal, but I cannot and I will not be a silent collaborator of his crimes against small innocent children. And if I remain silent, then that means that I feel the guilt and the humiliation that these children are feeling, and I think it's very wrong. I have seen checks payable to the parents of these children. And I don't know if these children were apparently bought.
Nah, I know it was a case where he did write a check to a family. I don't know, I could get real deep into this shit because I know a lot about this shit, but I ain't really gonna go that deep. He did write a check to a family that he was, involved with. He, liked the kid or whatever, and was helping them out and all that. But it was just like he wrote the check because he didn't want the hit piece on him. Like, if I don't want somebody to, like Tyler Perry right now, Tyler Perry fucked up. Tyler Perry shit fucked up all the way. Like, nigga, they say you raping men. Well, excuse me, y'all, but not raping.
To the parents by Michael or not. But I have seen these checks. And I've seen these checks through my mother. She's shown me these checks that Michael had written to these children, and it's for a great amount. And I'm not speaking pennies. The sums are very, very large amount. And this is my first time talking about it, and I never wanted to speak about it. I never wanted to say anything about it. But I think it's sad because I am a victim myself, and I know what it feels like. And these kids are going to be scarred for the rest of their life, and I don't want to see any more innocent small children being affected this way. I love Michael very dearly, but I feel even more sorry for these children because they don't have a life anymore. They don't. You think for 1 second, and you tell me, what 35-year-old man is going to take a little boy and stay with him for 30 days, and take another boy and stay with him for 5 days, in a room, and never leave the room? How many would take little kids and do that? That are 9?
He might just, see, y'all, what these people don't understand, and this is the part that's kind of perplexing to me. This woman is actually the actual sister of Michael Jackson, bro. Like, you seen how the man grew up. The man never had a childhood. So if that's what it is, like, if he want to be, I'm just saying, like, I've never seen the man. I have never seen it. I ain't never seen Michael Jackson look crazy with no kids, bro. I'm just saying. I've never seen
Before that trip, she was 100% adamant her brother was in a lockstep with her family. During that trip, her story changed, and all of a sudden her brother did everything they were accusing him of. So what exactly changed? Because that press conference wasn't scheduled before she got there. It got scheduled during that trip. It was impromptu. So apparently Sony ATV and some powerful industry execs met with Jack Gordon. And they told Jack Gordon what needed to be done.
She was on some Jaguar Wright shit before Jaguar Wright, nigga.
Right? They paid him to get LaToya Jackson to flip on Michael Jackson. Jack Gordon took the payment. Now we found out afterwards but Jack Gordon told LaToya she had no choice, right? She either is gonna get beaten and murdered, or else she's gonna come and do this press conference and say what she has to say about Michael Jackson, in which she did, right? Jack Gordon was not a guy to be played with. Jack Gordon was a career criminal. And Jack Gordon was not just engaging in petty crime. No, in 1979, Jack Gordon tried to bribe the commission of the Nevada games, right, to allow him to add 2 new games to the casino. So he would try to bribe the dude for $12,000. The dude said, okay, cool, come, let's do a meeting, bring the $12,000. So they recorded everything. The minute Jack Gordon pulled out the $12,000, the FBI stepped in and Jack Gordon got arrested. He did 6 months in prison. 2 years later, in 1981, the Nevada commissioner
All right, y'all, hold on. We're gonna hold it for a second. I'm looking at the game. I think San Francisco finna win. They gonna beat Chicago. Hold on. We got 1 minute and 56 seconds. 55.
His wife had a bomb placed on her car and her car blew up while the car was parked. It's rumored that Jack Gordon did that. This dude was nobody to play with. He had ties to organized crime.
Money on AI video generators because I just found the best open source AI video generator and it's 100% free. With this tool, you can turn any image or text prompt into a smooth cinematic video completely free of cost. Not only that, it also lets you generate sound effects and it understands human gestures and expressions in real time and replicates them with stunning accuracy. The best part, since it's open source, you can use it offline and generate unlimited videos.
I just got paid $62,000 for my car accident using nothing but this.
Did that. This dude was nobody to play with. He had ties to organized crime. So now eventually Toya Jackson was able to get away and tell the truth. And she said that Jack Gordon is who put her up to lie on Michael Jackson. And for some reason, she don't know why, she can't put her hands on it, why Jack Gordon hated Michael Jackson so much. Is because Jack Gordon was in bed with industry execs.
Such an abusive relationship. The things that went on back.
So we got 2 minutes left in the game, y'all. It's Chicago and San Francisco. We about to see what the hell finna go down out here on Sunday night.
The world had no clue that was going on. And he promised me if I tried to escape or get away or didn't do what he wanted or asked me to do, that he would kill me. And he was very adamant about it. I knew.
I just didn't like how she was able to just do it. Like why would you do your brother like that? Like, to me, that was the weirdest activity ever. What's up? Hey, hit the like button. I'm trying to watch the rest of this game, but we'll.
That's exactly what he would do. So I figured if I can escape this and get away, then other people can do it too, because you're in a situation where you feel that you cannot get away from that. And I don't know what it is, but I think they get to your self-esteem.
You accuse Michael of being a...
Yes.
But I cannot, and I will not, be a silent collaborator of his crimes.
Gordon gave me this piece of paper and he says, read this. He says, you better say this. You say this.
Jack Gordon forced you to say that your brother was a pet. Did you think he was?
No, I did not. The courts have proven that too as well.
Why did Jack Gordon want you to say that your brother was a...
He had this hatred towards my brother that I can never explain to you why it was.
So I can't never respect a sister. Like if a sister did that, if my sister did that to me, I'm like, nah, bro, we ain't doing that. Not get on TV and agree with the shit. You got me fucked up.
Just to make things very clear, you recanted your accusation. Are you sure today that your brother never had any undue relationship with a child?
Barbara, Michael is not. He is not.
He is not.
No, he's not.
I chuckle when these internet creators and influencers come online and say the Matrix is after me, all the, the powers that be is after me, or they're trying to silence me. They don't know what silencing and coming after you mean. They don't know what it means when a Matrix is after you. There's usually three things that happen, okay? They tell lies on you. they defame you. And if that don't work, they try to imprison you. And if that don't work, they kill you. That meeting was the first structural meeting to where, okay.
Damn. That's crazy. That's crazy, bro. Like, that, man, come on, bro. This is...
Hey, bro. Michael Jackson is a problem, right? He's gained a lot of assets. He owns a lot. One man can't be as powerful. He needs to go. And that was the first structural meeting to where they had a plan in place. Man, have his sister come out, man. She just told you, this man pulled out a sheet for me to read. It was an impromptu conference.
So basically, they already had what she was supposed to say against Michael Jackson. That's crazy.
I didn't even know was taking place. He told me if I don't do that,
I don't know what kind of magic this is, but these glasses are going to adapt to your vision. Here and
I didn't even know was taking place. He told me if I don't do that, I'm a goner. I'm out of here. What would make a man want to murder his wife, man? Because the people he was in bed with weren't playing, bro. You know, they needed this done. And they needed it done so severely, this man was willing to off his own wife if she don't say those things about Michael Jackson. Now, LaToya is it's the closest person we know even to that meeting. And whenever she's asked about Michael Jackson's death, you know what she says? She believes Michael Jackson was murdered. She don't believe this was accidental. No, she believes he was murdered.
I knew Michael was surrounded by people that positioned themselves in his life, positioned themselves to control and take advantage of him. And that's what bothered me more than anything else, because I knew something terrible would happen at the end, not to mention the fact that Michael constantly told me, LaToya, if I die, they're gonna murder me, they're gonna kill me. He'd tell me that, Barbara.
But, yeah, this is kind of crazy. But you was the one that was talking about the man was doing some nefarious things. Like, I don't like that.
When I found out he had actually passed, I said, no, it wasn't an accident. He was murdered.
Your brother was murdered.
I always believed that from day one, when I found out that he was no longer with us. I said, I'm not going to accept anything else, Barbara. They could have told me a heart attack. They could have told me he had fallen off a ladder, and I would have said, no, it's not a heart attack. He was murdered. Did he fall off a ladder? No, he was murdered.
Who murdered your brother?
I don't know exactly who. I think there are more players involved than we know. This is just my opinion. This is what I feel. I know what Michael was afraid of. I know that when you're in a position...
What was he afraid of?
He was afraid of his life. He would say, I'm afraid of my life. I'm afraid they're going to assassinate me. I'm afraid they're going to kill me. He would always say that, Barbara.
But the thing about this is, like, you know, Michael Jackson, man, he kind of exposed these people before he passed away. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, he should have kind of kept quiet about, you know, certain things. Like, I think he felt like, okay, I'm Michael Jackson, I could just say whatever. Nah, bro, don't let nobody don't let them know your next move.
Crazy part about this, they succeeded, they won. Because after Michael Jackson died, they bought Michael Jackson's half of Sony ATV for $750 million. Now it's just Sony Music Publishing. So if they wrote that man a $750 million check while he was in debt, while they had no leverage, while they had to settle for whatever they can get, what do you think that was worth when Michael Jackson was alive? If they wrote that man a petty $750 million check while he was in debt, while he had no leverage, while he had to take the money, while his estate had to take the money because they needed to figure something out, imagine what it was worth when he was alive. Imagine what Michael Jackson was sitting on. Because Michael Jackson...
I'm talking about billions. Billions.
could have sold this for $1 billion when he was alive, but Michael said no. Imagine what something is worth when you're turning down $1 billion for it. Imagine what it's worth when you say, yo, I could get $1 billion tomorrow. Michael was in debt while he was alive as well, right? Michael was in debt. He could have squashed that debt like this if he would have sold for $1 billion. He said, no, I'll just go on tour. Right? I'll just go on tour and make money and pay off my debt. I'm not about to, no, hell, I'm not selling this, even for $1 billion. That's crazy, man. Now,
but that's how some artists are with they, you know, with what they have accrued or whatever. Like Michael was one of the people that he accrued massive wealth, and he didn't want to put that up to say, oh, okay, yeah, I'm just gonna just sell. Nah, bro, I'm trying to get something different out here, bro. Like, this is past generational wealth.
He was arrested for the death of Michael Jackson. The doctor, obviously, for administering and giving Michael Jackson certain things. But even LaToya believes that, Dr. Donald Murray, that he might have been in on the plot the entire time as well, because he was moving hella suspicious when Michael Jackson died.
Administered by this man. Did Dr. Conrad Murray murder your brother?
Barbara, something went wrong.
It has been reported that Michael's eldest son, Prince, was summoned by Dr. Murray to help resuscitate Michael, Prince's own father. That must have been a terrible experience for him. Is it true?
Yes, he did call Prince. He watched him do this, Barbara, and you don't do that to a child. You don't do that to a child, especially when you knew prior to asking that child to come up that Michael was no longer alive.
And you feel that Michael was dead long before he went to hospital?
Yes. Oh, yes.
LaToya, you signed the death certificate.
Yes, I did. The doctor wouldn't sign it.
Dr. Conrad Murray would not sign the death certificate?
No.
Did you find that strange?
Everyone did.
From the very beginning, LaToya has said that Michael Jackson was murdered.
It's murder. I think someone did it. That's my opinion.
But it wasn't until 2 weeks ago that the Los Angeles County coroner backed up her claim, ruling the death a homicide, although not necessarily premeditated murder. Do you blame Dr. Murray?
Barbara, I blame any and everybody who was in.
And then Conrad Murray, he didn't even get that much time in jail for that shit. And he didn't even get that much time. Let me see what they got, what Nightcap got going on. Oh yeah, I gotta listen to the Brown shit. Gotta listen to the Brown shit. Take us under like what, 2 hours or whatever. Oh nah, I ain't even started that shit.
Are you looking to watch film videos? I recently come across an incredible app.
I hate this shit, bro. I hate when they do this.
Hello, it's your favorite sports thump here. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button to join the fastest growing community on YouTube. Remember, Nightcap doesn't happen without you. So please subscribe or you're going to make Ocho cry. Ocho! According to Pro Football Talk, Brian Flores is expected to draw head coaching interest. A survey of various high-level executives throughout the league has pointed to one obvious conclusion. He's most likely to be a candidate. No-ish, Erlock. But anyway, because of the effectiveness of his scheme, generally speaking, his peers and various general managers recognize that he's doing a phenomenal job, helping Flores and coming to cycle the fact that, as one source put it, there are many names, but very few stand out. At least one GM regards Flores as the best defensive coordinator in the entire league, with a variety of pressures that make it very difficult for offenses to prepare for it every week. Some believe the schemes alone will give him serious consideration.
Doing interviews way before this was something. I've been doing interviews for like almost 30 years. So I'm accustomed to doing interviews without having to talk about gangs and street That's what I was used to when I first came to Vladim's platform back in the day. I came as a hip hop artist. His platform hadn't quite evolved into what it is now. I came there as Spider-Loc, the rapper, former G Unit, you know, starting getting into this new sector of media, seeing he was doing interviews, and I came up, had nothing to do with Crips, street, politics, none of that. You know, look back, it's things like 2017 and 2018. I was trolling Home 100 because he had lied. And, you know, he refused to clear that lie up. And you see, Gang, shout out back on Fig, T-Rail and Smack. You see Gang finally on back on Fig telling this story of this 40 Glide Gang Mob Deep story. And guess what, y'all? I'm not included. I wasn't there. You know me and G Magic like this now. We was like way cousins from back in the day, and because Gang is his actual cousin, and I was beefing with Gang on some hip hop bullshit.
All right, y'all, we about to listen to this O'Shea Do Jackson. I'm trying to take it out of 2 hours, so I think this is taking it out of 2 hours. O'Shea Do Jackson, why Carl Anthony Towns engagement women are mad AF.
This is the last time I'm saying it, so y'all better pay attention. There's a simple way to start bringing in cash, and all it takes.
On December 8th, 2019, the Los Angeles Lakers played the Minnesota Timberwolves at the then Staples Center. And a pretty interesting person showed up to watch the game. Lizzo. Now, she wasn't just there to watch the game. She was there to shoot her shot. And who was she there to shoot her shot at? Well,
I'm personally cheering for number 32.
Carl Anthony Towns? That's your guy?
That's my baby.
Okay. You know it?
No.
New man on the Minnesota Timberwolves.
Now this whole situation went viral and people were talking about it.
Lizzo was twerking it out courtside during Sunday's Lakers versus Timberwolves game, and let me say, people are still talking about that. She's been on her IG Live talking about, like, I do what I want, I'm me, like, people are hating on me, and she thinks it's because she was a big girl.
I mean, if I'm talking about if like from the dude standpoint, if that ain't what I like, if you ain't my type, you know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, I can't hate on the man.
Well, that's why people were mad that her whole ass was out. But really, if anybody's whole ass was out during a game on the Jumbotron, I think everybody would say something about it. It's not just you, Lizzo. We love you, girl. We love all of you, girl.
Lizzo just confessed her love for Carl Anthony Towns in front of everybody, even though she never met the guy, never talked to the guy, but she was saying that this was her boo. Now, at the time, Lizzo was quite larger than she is now, and a lot of people were making the case. What does Carl Anthony Towns want with you? Woo! I'm not hating, that's what was literally being said. And then, speaking of Carl Anthony Towns, on December 25th, 2025, Christmas Day, Carl Anthony Towns proposed to his longtime girlfriend, Jordan Woods. And of course, she said yes. The proposal took place at Overstory, which is like a rooftop venue in New York City. It's known for...
Hey, congratulations, man. I want him to have a long, good, lasting relationship with this old lady, man. Hey,
views
that's what we do over
here. Manhattan bridges glow in the background.
That's why we call it Karmakafe. Hey, I hope the man have a good, beautiful relationship with his old lady.
This was really good. And a lot of women were excited about this.
Congratulations!
But let's look at the wider context here. I mean, Lizzo is a big artist. She's famous. She's popular. We see a lot of these ladies in the
Bruh, that don't mean nothing. It's all about who you want, what you like, you know what I'm saying? Like, bro, let me live. Stall him out, Debo. Like, she trying to Debo this man.
industry dating guys in the NBA all the time. For example, Glorilla is dating Taylor Swift is dating Travis Kelce. And Lizzo isn't as big as Taylor Swift, but one could argue that she's just as big, or if not bigger, than Glorilla. So why is it that Carl Anthony Towns ignored Lizzo and decided to go with somebody more unknown like Jordan Woods? Now let's go back.
The reason why he wanted to go with Jordan Woods is because he got more freedom with her. I say that.
To Lizzo, you know, being a BBW, more of a BBW at that time. But the fact that many people considered Lizzo to be extremely overweight, that did not stop her desire for liking in-shape men. She also went viral for having a crush on Chris Evans.
I told you these apartments are only $700 a month. I found a website that takes the hassle out of finding.
Like, she want all the niggas she can't get.
Captain America, and that didn't work out either.
Damn.
And just because she was big or obese, it didn't mean that she wanted to get with big
what up?
men. Because Lizzo wanted exactly what she liked.
But y'all hit the like button too for me. Hey, appreciate y'all. Somebody hit the like button. I ain't see it, but y'all hit the like button. Appreciate y'all, man.
I am sick and tired of watching men complain about how women don't want them. Additionally, blaming women for their shortcomings, blaming women when they get rejected. Inside the animal kingdom, most male animals do not get a chance to procreate. Only 80% of women want the top 20% of men. Yes. We don't want someone who doesn't have their shit together.
Hey man, I'm sipping some of that Paul. You had to get the old school. I'm sipping on some of that Paul, but goddamn, you sipping too? Hey, is you sipping?
And she's really castigating men. Like, in other words, stop complaining that women don't want you. We, aka 80% of the women, want the best 20% of the men. Now, I'm not trying to make this argument about what she looks like, but if you look at this lady, she's not too far from Lizzo.
Got him. Hold on, I gotta play my shit. Hold on.
Got it! Got it!
She wants what she wants, and that's okay.
Okay, y'all coming in now. That's what it is. Y'all coming in. Man, get out of here. That's what I drink. Nothing but Paul. Yeah, I drink Paul. Okay, yeah. Oh, okay. What's is great? Give it a boost. Okay, cool. Okay, whoever's a 13-year-old boy, you gotta get out of here. Like, no monitor on my chat. I'm not like Drake, bro. I don't fuck with A minors. It says, oh, okay, cool. All right, hold on, let's play this shit.
We all have the ability to desire what we want. I mean, I wanted to play point guard for the Sacramento Kings, but it never happened.
He's right, you know.
He's right, you know.
I started to understand.
Hey, I like what that nigga said. That nigga say he's right, you know.
On social media.
When I decided to take serious and lose weight, my options in men changed, and I'm on
Well, because, you know, I don't like a lot of sugar intake. I'd probably do like The zero drinks, the zero sugar drinks with it, like something just to make it sweet, but because it's already like, you know, that, but then you can't add the real shit with it because it's gonna be too much sugar if you're drinking and drinking that shit. Like,
Was to find my husband. Hear me out, hear me out. I'm sure you guys are not gonna want to hear this, but I'm gonna tell you anyways. As much as you do not believe it, your weight plays a part in your dating. And high value men do not like big women.
I ain't gonna lie, that might be a lie because if it's a fine ass big girl, hey, I'm fucking. Bro, if you find me a pretty ass, I'm talking about a pretty big girl, shit. Hey, I'm finna knock her down now here. I'm finna knock her ass down now here.
So here we have a sister that is losing weight.
I'll be all winter long, my nigga. All winter long, nigga. I'm finna like, baby, hold me looking at nigga. With a pretty big bitch. Shit.
Beautiful young lady, and she's saying, listen, I've been working on my health.
Yeah.
Men have been trying to talk to me. But then something else.
Ain't nothing like a beautiful woman. I don't give a fuck if she big, skinny, short, tall, whatever. If she fine, she fine. I don't give a damn. Hey, if you're bad, you're bad. And I'm, hey, ladies, you ain't gotta fill out no application. I'm talking about you ain't gotta fill out an application. Just pull up on it.
They were saying basically that rich men do not like plus size women. Now they like sleeping with us because they stay in our inbox, but a lot of times they go to choose their wives or girlfriends or people who they have on their arm and cut.
Hey, be careful what you be saying about these little religions and all this other stuff, bro. Cause like it might get you popped off the channel. Not from me. I'm saying YouTube, bro. YouTube. So just be careful what you say, bro. That's all I'm saying. When y'all getting the content, in the chat or whatever, just be mindful of what you say, cause YouTube automatically block you and all kind of this shit. So like I don't even got it. Like if you say some really, really, really weird shit, guess what?
They don't look like us. And here's the thing. I saw a lot of black women applauded. They're like, yeah, that's right. But guess what? A lot of rich men don't date black women, period. If they date a black woman, she's mixed or baby was looking. She don't look.
You see me? Oh, okay, cool. Appreciate that. I'm glad you see me.
A lot of the men that have money or that are rich, they don't want to date in her inbox.
Stop the cap.
And they'll sleep with her, but they don't want to really be with her. And this is important because the rich men.
I already live in the. Hit the like button. Everybody in here, hit the like button right now, man. Y'all hit the like button. But I already live in America. I'm in Georgia, not the country Georgia, but I'm in Georgia, the city in Atlanta. I'm in the city of Atlanta. It's still buffing now? Is it still buffing?
Want the women on arms, and she saw on a video that the black women were in the comments kind of agreeing with the creator, saying, yes, that's right. Successful black men do not want, overweight women. They countered that by saying, well, look, they're talking about you too, because
Quit scrolling. Because in 4 months, you could be an AI automation manager making 79.
Don't want you. They want women who look racially ambiguous. So if you're not light skinned or racially ambiguous or a certain frame,
hey, I'll put a one if the video is still buffering. Let me see.
they don't want you either. Now, let's listen to what she's saying and let's bring back up Carl Anthony Towns and Jordan Woods. Now, Jordan Woods is African American, but if you look at Jordan Woods, she is definitely light skinned. Definitely light skinned. She is, definitely representing that baddie era. I mean, she's super thick, super gorgeous. We would say that most likely she's like a 9 out of a 10 or a 10 out of a 10. Like, it's undeniable. And so a guy like Carl Anthony Towns, who has so much opportunity in the NBA, he's willing to give up his optionality for somebody like Jordan Woods. And Jordan Woods.
But I ain't gonna lie, if old girl, like if her heart right and she's a really good girl, I probably, if I was making that kind of money in the NBA, I probably would did the same thing. But she just gonna she got to be proven, proven
extremely attractive, right? And he's saying here, listen, I don't want anybody else. I want her, and that's saying a lot if you're an NBA athlete making millions and millions of dollars a year. Now let's also talk about something that's important with Jordan Woods. Well, Jordan Woods wasn't extremely rich growing up, but her family was in the industry. Her father's name was John Woods. Now, he passed away in 2017 after a battle with cancer. And her mother, stop the show, who's also fine, Elizabeth Woods, is a talent/brand manager.
Damn,
both parents were
her mama fine.
And even though they were not filthy rich, but they were at least upper middle class, Jordan Woods had assets.
Yeah, but
which is why Jordan.
Bro, I need her mama. And she a widow? Oh my God. I'm not talking about the widow part. I'm just saying she's available.
Grew up adjacent to the entertainment.
To her husband and her daddy.
Before she got fame. And this is important because the next point we make here for a lot of here who are beautiful or fine, you listen to tips to how to get a rich man, you kind of need to understand this.
But I feel as though straight off the bat, I'm on my leveling up journey and I'm tired of dusties. How do I get a million?
Hit the one if you can hear me or see me and everything is cool.
Man, how do I get a man to buy me things? How do I get, where do I go to find these men? No, you don't go nowhere. These men find you. Your energy attracts these men. These men just see you and know that you're that type of woman and you become that.
So what crazy is we was talking about that Kevin Samuel was saying earlier and the lady saying something about energy and all this other shit, but she broke it down in another way that made sense to her argument, but she didn't have the right to talk about energy, but a female that got the energy, hey, my energy.
Type of woman by working on yourself. You become that woman by not operating from a place of desperation. I see a lot of women say things, and to me, it's coming from a place of desperation. And when you look desperate, people can see that, men can sense that you know what's gonna happen. The men that you guys are trying to avoid are gonna come and love bomb you. They're gonna come and do sugar daddy things for you. Damn.
So number one, if you look like Lizzo, we're not saying that it's impossible to get Carl Anthony Towns.
Yeah, it's not. It's not impossible, but in a realistic, I'm not trying to say that because Lizzo is a beautiful woman. I'm not trying to say that, she couldn't get a Carl Anthony Towns, but she couldn't get Carl Anthony Towns. We'll just say that, like, she couldn't get Carl Anthony.
It just might not be as possible, right? And even if you are beautiful and you have body, you need to know how to deal with rich people. And this is the advantage that Jordan Woods has. She's been in the industry for a long time. Her parents
Is in the industry.
She knows how to move around. She's
Yeah.
been to all these parties all her life. So how to deal with wealth or wealthy adjacent people, she understands that. However, a lot of women come off too desperate, trying to get a guy to spin the bag, trying to get a guy to do this, trying to get a guy to do that. That's why Jordan Woods is getting married to Carl Anthony
I'm
Towns,
straight. It'll one
because
if I'm
she's
straight.
not
It'll
like the
one.
normal groupie. Don't get me
It'll one if I'm straight in the chat though. If you can see me and I'm good.
wrong, like all women want nice things, but she's used to dealing with a man that has means because her parents put her in that position. Most women who are attractive can't even get in here. There are so many women saying, listen, God, please send me a Russell Wilson type guy in my life. And I know what you're looking
Appreciate
at. You're
it.
talking
Thank
about
you.
God
Thank
send
you.
me a rich man.
Thank you for tapping in with me, man. I appreciate you, bro. It's all love. It's all love, man.
That has a lot of opportunities that can assist me, that can kind of deal with some of my problems. And some will know, like Sierra, get Russell Wilson. Well, it's easy to understand when you think about it. Number one, Sierra is extremely attractive. Number two, Sierra was like one of the best-selling artists in her time. And Russell Wilson was her fan. So Russell Wilson always liked Sierra, and if he had the opportunity to get with her, he would because of who she was. Also, Sierra was used to dealing with men that had means. And
he did. Fuck all that. Talk about it. He would have. He got with her. They've been married for how many years now? They've been married for a long time, bro. Yeah, Sierra, she did that.
Her cause extreme problems. And so when you factor all of those things in, it doesn't really.
Another thing too, I could say, oh yeah, we haven't heard no kind of, nothing about the rumblings about them getting divorced, or they've been like a top tier couple, man. It's a what you think going on with relationships now down, or oh, you mean days? I don't know, bro. I just think people just like people are brainwashed. They think they're gonna get yeah. People brainwashed nowadays. They think they're gonna get the perfect spouse, the perfect, you know what I'm saying? Whatever. Any relationship is work, bro.
Come on now, dog. Come on, man.
I'm just saying, bro. Like, I mean, at the end of the day, bro, we can, we can be with people and things of that nature, but we gotta actually make that shit work, bro. Like, sometimes it ain't easy. That's how, bro, talk to somebody who's been married like 30, 40 years, bro. Talk to somebody who's been married for 30 or 40 years, man. Like, bro, they'll tell you, bro, they probably got fucking war stories, but they still together and still love each other.
You are watching a master at work.
It takes work, man. It definitely takes work. So, yeah. I don't know how the hell we got here. We talking about Lizzo, trying to get with this boy here. I don't know how the hell.
It matter if you want a guy like Carl Anthony Towns. Many women want a guy like Carl Anthony Towns or Anthony Joshua, but you can't even open the door for those guys. Woo! I don't care how fine you think you are, you wouldn't even be able to.
This nigga said she won't be able to open the door for Carl Anthony Towns. Yeah, that's good. I'm glad you've been married 23 years, man. It's like, hey, that's salute to that. Congratulations, because, bro, some people don't be married for more than 3 months. Like,
Watch their windows for the most part. And number one, you would have to be.
and the craziest thing is people like they married for the wrong reason, bro. Like, some people spend more money on their actual wedding than the time that they take to be together after they get married. That's the part that makes you look at it and you I forget the word, compartmentalize it, and you pull everything apart like a damn near like an onion. You just keep peeling the layers back, and you see that, bro. What did y'all really get married for?
Whatever you want. The 80% of women get 20% of men. Doesn't matter. But if they don't want you, who cares, right? And that's the one thing that a lot of women don't understand. You have no problem in wanting what you want. But again, when you're desperate and you're thirsty, you're just like, listen.
Bluetooth isn't complicated. It's convenience in a small packet.
I don't know. Y'all know about what's his name? You know about Travis Hunter? Travis Hunter? Let me know if you know about Travis Hunter.
Deliver directly?
I'm talking about he got some bullshit for a wife. He married that girl. That girl some bullshit.
You be out there twerking with a see-through pants out there trying to get attention, and that's just gonna make you look dumb, okay? The reality is also you have to be connected. You need to have an entrance into the system where people can trust you, know that you're not gonna go out there and tell their story, understand that you're gonna be behind the scenes.
Okay, so I don't know if you know about Deion. Well, I don't know if you know about a lot of this, but Deion Sanders. It said what? It says, what did you think of Australia? I've never been to Australia, but I would love to go. I would love to go to Australia and experience, you know what I'm saying? The just everything that it could. I got a homeboy. He was lucky enough. He work at the airport, so he be flying everywhere. He be riding out, but my boy be everywhere. He be all Australia everywhere, bro. Yeah, Sanders. Yep, Deion Sanders. So exactly like what's going on with this thing? Like, this just correlates to what we talking about with the females and all this. Like the girl that he married, I don't know if y'all know. Just
All
look
of
it
that.
up.
And see,
Hold on,
it's
y'all.
so
Look it up. Just look it up, man. What's his name? I just said it, but him and his wife, look the whole story up. You're gonna see a million. Travis Hunter, you're gonna see a million stories on it. But I feel like, anything that's right in the sight of God, I see that's right as far as marriage and things of that nature. I think that's right. But I feel like when there's one party or two parties in the marriage that married for the wrong reason, I feel like it shouldn't be a union.
so many layers or factors into why a woman gets a rich man, even if she's not extremely beautiful, but it's a habit, it's a behavior. Jordan Woods is also extremely pretty. She's extremely discreet. Those are things that men like. She's worked on herself for her whole entire life to be something that somebody wants. Now, while ladies are over there so happy for her and asking God to send you the same thing, well, then the question is this: are you what somebody wants?
Hey, Dan, you in Russia, man? Wow, bro. Hey, man, appreciate y'all, bro. These folks all in Russia, fucking with my shit. Hey, I appreciate you, bro. From Russia? from goddamn Russia. Wow. Hey man, I appreciate y'all, man. Hey, I love everybody on this stream. Hey, I fuck with y'all, man. Hey, let keep going though. Let keep going. See what the hell we can unpack now.
Then you sit back and you blame men for why you don't have things, or these guys are trash. These guys want to take care of the women. No, nobody wants to take care of you. Woo! You don't get to determine what you want in the market when you need.
So it look like we're gonna keep playing it, but no, I don't want to do that one. But I definitely should like
a buyer. You can't force somebody to buy you. Okay? You have to be top notch. And Jordan Woods to get Carl Anthony Towns means she's definitely top notch. Seen what happened with Lizzo. Lizzo's boyfriend is a guy by the name of Mike Wright.
It said, hold on. It said, he said this YouTube is big. Hey, I appreciate it, man. I mean, you know, I'm trying, bro. I'm trying to get monetized right now, but I'm just doing what I'm doing, man. I'm just, you know, practice made perfect, bro. So that's what I'm doing. You know, trying to, you know, just put my foot in another, you know, another path.
Has 22,000 followers. He's a guy that's definitely thinner than Lizzo, but we already know who's paying for what, and it's her. She doesn't have a man on the same level as Carl Anthony Towns, and the reality is because one of the things is he's not attracted to her, or may not be attracted to her, and we know that because of who Carl Anthony Towns is, and this is why you see Lizzo losing so much weight, because in the back of her mind, Lizzo may not want Mike Wright. She wants some.
Hey, so the people from Russia, is you originally from Russia, or are you like somebody that's stationed in Russia? Like, let me know if you could tell me in the chat right quick. Like, cause like I ain't never, you know, I got Brad. Somebody hit me up from Japan yesterday. Like, I mean, I done had a Japanese girlfriend, so like, you know what I'm saying? They, you know, that's yeah, but that's why I was thinking, like, you know, maybe my phone number or email is connected to hers, so that's how people from Japan probably see me. But I'm trying to figure out from Russia. I don't know nobody from Russia, big dog. I know people from like Kiev. I know people from Kiev. No, I lie. I do know one lady from Russia. I do know one lady from Russia. And she love the fuck out of nigga, bro. Like, she love the hell out of nigga. St. Peter. You said St. Petersburg? Bro, we got a St. Petersburg, Florida. Hold on, bro. We gotta hit the DJ bell for that. Nigga, hold up, like. I said they in St. Petersburg. We got a St. Petersburg. I'm from Florida in America. And we got a city called St. Petersburg. That's crazy. All right, y'all, hold on. Let me we ain't going to no more Kai shit because we got down. We done did that last night. Let me see. Oh, okay, let me see the shit about the school, what they talking about. Oh, no. I ain't gonna do that one. What they pop up. So we're gonna look this. What is this? This is oh, look like official DRS or DR5 or something like that. Official DR5. I'm trying to see what they're talking about with Shador. You know, Shador just won a game today, so let me see. I gotta use. I'll be right back. I use back.
No monthly fees, just plug it in and boom, you've got internet. The setup is super easy. Even my grandma can do it. No matter how big your house is, you'll have signal everywhere. It has speeds of 1,200 megabits per second and dual band. So your internet runs super smooth. And yes, you can connect up to 50 devices at the same time. The only problem is they're selling out super fast. So click the link below before they're gone.
At the Federal Bureau of Prisons, we all have different responsibilities. But we are one team. Our mission is to
auto and motorcycle.
Welcome back to Sports Center. Brian Custer, Arda O'Cal here. Coach Hearn.
Oh,
let's go.
Here with you, man.
Man, we got to dive into Week 17. Start in the AFC North because it was simple, really, for the Steelers. You win the North, you know. But I guess they have not won in Cleveland since 2022. Three straight years they've taken the L. Myles Garrett looked one sack away from the single-season record. Picking up the third quarter, keep your eye there on Garrett. And really, it was quick. Get rid of that football quickly. He is not going to get it fast.
No, not so fast.
That was quickly. Jonnu Smith, short game, pick it up low.
Yeah, he knew he was coming.
Absolutely. 14-6. Rodgers over the middle.
Relationship inside for men.
So I'll be doing a lot of Kevin Samuels stuff now, and I might just go out with that. What is like 217? I might try to get 3 hours out of it, y'all. Let's see what happens.
I will leave in my comment for the end of the video. And if you guys do enjoy, please like and subscribe. Let's get into the video.
Hi.
Hi.
Okay, so very nice to meet you. I am new to your channel. So just kind of following along. So I'm
What's up?
Let's start with this.
Hey, where you tapping in from though? Where y'all tapping from? Hey, y'all hit the like button too, man. Y'all please hit the like button. Hit the like button. Where you tapping in from? If you wanna talk about some shit, well, right now we talking about, we got some Kevin Samuels shit going on. I don't know if you know, but if not, let's go.
What's your name?
My name's Susan.
Hi, Susan. How old are you?
I'm 30.
All right. What you got for me?
So I'm 30 and I have 2 kids. So I'm single. I have 2.
I'm already gonna stop this already. This already. So look, she 30 with 2 kids already. I already know what Unc gonna say. I know what Unc gonna say. We're gonna let him speak his piece, and we're gonna listen to what he got to say.
Kids from a previous relationship. So I was kind of trying to rate myself, but I am still like very like young, active. I have a lot to offer. I make great money. I have good, well-behaved children, and I am in LA.
She got good money. She got well-behaved children. What the fuck that gotta do with me?
like dating, and I just find dating in LA so hard. So I actually don't have like a problem like meeting like what you call like high profile men, like men or
You
high
just got a problem
value.
getting a husband.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
Bruh, you sir, when he went, got a water. He said, "Yeah, you got a problem getting a husband. Like niggas don't want you out here,
Because you got 2 kids.
and you got 2 kids. Niggas don't want you. That's crazy. That's crazy.
so it's just the 2 kids thing.
No,
like,
it's not just. It's not just. It's not.
It's not just. It's not just 2 kids. Like shit.
Come on now, dog. Come on, man.
It's big. I mean, you're 30 years old, and all this career stuff. Where? How many different fathers?
1.
Okay. How come you and he didn't get married?
I was so young when I was in that relationship, so I met him.
How old is your oldest child?
10.
How old is your youngest?
7.
So you were 23. That's
When
not
I
bad.
had my daughter, yeah. So my kid's father, he was older than me.
But listen to what I'm about to say. You were younger. You were old enough to make babies.
Yeah.
First one at 20. Even though I'm not okay with it, you can let it slide. But the second one, man, that's a choice. Why didn't
Yeah,
you?
no, we were in the I was with him for like 6 or 7 years.
But you weren't his wife, and that's a difference.
No. Yeah.
So if you let me explain it to you, I'll try. You're a woman that was with a man for 6 or 7 years, and you gave him the highest honor a woman can give any man on the planet. You gave him children. You gave him not only 1, you gave him 2. And yet you did not require him to even bestow the title of wife upon you. So you go back out to the market, older, with 2 children, and you expect someone in that market to accept you older and bestow the title of wife upon?
Yeah, I mean, honestly, Kevin Samuels, like a lot of people used to get mad at him and stuff like that, but the things he said, it just made sense. It was relevant. It just
On you?
rest in peace.
That's how men look at it. Right, wrong, or indifferent. And then being in LA, one of the most competitive markets for women in the world. Competition is stiff out there. I'll be there in a couple of weeks. Beautiful
But I
women on every
wouldn't
corner.
say so I do meet great men. I don't think it's hard finding a man.
I'm not gonna lie. When I went to LA, I seen some beautiful women, and I was like, "Oh my god."
So
Okay, man. Oh no. See, this is how we judge over here. We don't judge by dealing with, dating. We judge in weddings. That's the only thing that counts. If you're not married, you're losing. See, that makes it real clear because you had everything up to that point anyway, right?
I've been engaged.
Right. I don't count those either because women, especially a lot of black women, have been engaged for a long time, 3, 4, 5 engagements. See, when you make it real clear, there's a high value man or whatever term you're using, has any one of them married you? And the answer is no. And that's what I said.
Hey man, check it out, y'all. Y'all can get me in the Karma Cafe. I want y'all to like, subscribe, share, definitely hit notification. I will be back probably with lives, AI videos, and other things of that nature. So peace and one.